Welcome to Student Transportation Incorporated, a family of locally run bus companies spanning North America. Known by many as Student Transportation of America for our U.S. operations and Student Transportation of Canada for our locations in Ontario, Canada. We are more than the yellow buses that safely transport North American school children every day. We are the people behind the wheel, the mechanic whose life work is the safety of the fleet, the driver who puts the security of the students on her bus above all else. We are a family, the Student Transportation Family, and together we are on the road to excellence. The Student Transportation Family extends from our over 7,000 employees across North America to the 535,000 children who join us each day, including their parents, teachers, and school administrators who we support in any way we can. Our family has grown to become the third largest school transportation provider in North America, with operations throughout the U.S. and Canada. Our success is due largely to the student transportation spirit, based on strong, positive relationships and a naturally developing strategy of performance, character, cooperation, collaboration, and support. It is who we are. At Student Transportation, we place great importance on management employee mentoring through our personal and career development coaching. Terminal managers are consistently mentored by senior management, adhering to the highest performance standards and ensuring optimal communication. We also incorporate peer coaching and mentoring as much as possible, including pairing senior drivers with new employees or trainees to help show them the ropes and establish student transportation standard of excellence. Our diversity also contributes to the strength of our company. Student Transportation is made up of almost 100 locations in North America, each with a distinct and dynamic effect on the communities we serve. We operate in some towns with local names to build on the heritage of the companies who have joined us. We take pride in the fact that each of our employees and companies represent a diverse background and history, bringing individual strengths and experience to our family, making us stronger with every day and each new addition. Student Transportation values the partnerships we have with every community we work in. We maintain positive relationships with the steadfast belief that we are not just partners in the community, but part of the community. Community events are a large part of our operations. Every year, Student Transportation of America Family in Santa Maria, California, gathers to participate in the annual Christmas parade, bringing STA's own unique brand of Christmas cheer to the festivities. And as a family, we encourage everyone to participate in community service. For example, our long-term support of Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation. This program began with a young cancer patient's front yard lemonade stand in Manchester, Connecticut, evolving into a nationwide fundraising movement to find a cure for childhood cancer. Although Alex lost her battle with cancer, the STA family is doing its part to make sure Alex's vision goes on. Drivers from our Collegeville, Pennsylvania terminal run an Alex's Lemonade Stand every year, raising substantial funds for Alex's foundation. And in Jacksonville, Florida, during the holidays, our Jacksonville staff, in conjunction with a local private school, delivers presents to less fortunate children. The staff also volunteers monthly at a local homeless shelter, serving lunch to over 200 people. In Canada, members of the Student Transportation of Canada family participate in the 12-hour Relay for Life walk for the Canadian Cancer Society, the nation's largest fundraising event. The STC family raised nearly $2,500 and had a great time doing it. Further exemplifying the student transportation spirit is Project Winter Warmth in Altoona, Pennsylvania. Started by STA driver Hank Martin, the program provides underprivileged school children with warm clothes during the holiday season. And these are but a few examples of student transportation spirit, where serving our community goes beyond school buses. It's an opportunity to give back, and it brings out the best in all of us. Thanks to student transportation's extensive training practices and the strong hearts and minds we employ, our employees are prepared for any crisis. One example occurred in Franklin Township, New Jersey, when a serious accident threatened the safety of the children on board. Although our driver was not at fault, she was injured. She managed to keep her composure, call for assistance, and direct her students to safety. Parents, school officials, and students all expressed great admiration for the way she handled the situation and for her level of dedication to the safety of her students. One of the parents felt it was important to acknowledge the STA driver, saying, "She's a hero. If it was not for the courageous efforts of your bus driver, my son might have lost his life that day." I called her to make sure she was all right. She spoke with her voice very low and filled with pain, but the first words out of her mouth were, "Are the kids okay?" That's what it means to truly care. That's student transportation. Student transportation prides itself on the dependability of our drivers, monitors, staff, mechanics, and management. All of our staff can always be counted on to go above and beyond for our customers and for each other. Take, for example, Connie Garcia, who started driving for Monroe Township School District in Williamstown, New Jersey 53 years ago. That's right, 53 years ago, when she was just 20 years old. Coming from a family of professional drivers, she was the first African-American female driver in Monroe and Washington Townships. She has always loved the job and the relationships she's forged with her kids. To her, each and every one of them is special in his or her own way. Excelling as a driver, she has thrived for over 5 decades, never letting her families or schools down. That's what it means to be part of student transportation. Commitment is embedded within the student transportation spirit, and it's a big part of what we stand for. Commitment to the well-being of every one of the 500,000 students we transport, to the needs of our special education students, to providing the best customer service available, to having a positive workplace, doing the right thing for the environment, and making student transportation the leader in our industry. This commitment boils down to making a promise and setting standards and always sticking to them. Like Elsie and Ollie Shantz of Elmira, Ontario. Each have been driving a school bus for over 30 years, currently taking their 3rd generation of children to and from school. They have made a commitment to these families and to their community to safely transport their precious cargo, their children, every day. They are committed to the job they do and to the schools they help run. These ties mean everything to the Shantzes, and the gratitude they receive makes their day. It is that dedication and commitment to excellence that makes us student transportation. All of the people who make up our company contribute something special. We are a family of big hearts, strong minds, and enduring devotion. With you on board and our continued commitment to the character, community involvement, and dedication that makes us the special and powerful company we are, student transportation will be stronger with each new day. Welcome to the family.